Shout out to Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV. And keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on at the fight world? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. This one here is on Canelo, the hottest fighter on the planet. We all know the 4-division world champion, the undisputed super middleweight world champion. Then we got Jermall, the hitman Charlo, the 2-division world champion, and the current WBC middleweight world champion. Now, this one here, fam, is on Jermall. He came out, right, and he said that he wished he can give us Canelo Alvarez for Christmas. So stop asking the question. He's saying Canelo doesn't want the fight. He's saying Canelo don't want the fight. But, you know, it's rumored that the offer was given to Charlo, as y'all see, right? And they turned it down. Coming from the zone, gave PBC the offer before the Denny Jacobs fight. So it would have took place May 4th, 2019, Cinco de Mayo weekend. You understand what I'm saying? Now, Canelo, like I said, 4-division world champion, undisputed super middleweight world champion, the hottest fighter on the planet, the #1 pound-for-pound king in the game right now, right? Looking to be a 5-division world champion, working his way to be the greatest Mexican fighter of all time, and one of the greatest to ever lace him up. Yeah. So, everybody wants to fight Canelo. We know this, right? So, at middleweight, okay, Charlo was the mandatory, right? They gave Canelo the franchise title, which I didn't agree with. I didn't like the franchise title. I still don't agree with the franchise title. But it was an offer sent to Charlo to fight Canelo, and Charlo turned it down. He turned it down. Now, people out there saying that it's not true, this, that, and the third, but Golden Boy is on record saying they tried to send a lucrative offer to Jermall Charlo, and he turned it down, and Canelo would have fought him instead of fighting Denny Jacobs. Charlo. I like Charlo, fan of the Charlo brothers. I rap for the Charlo brothers. But Charlo, is you capping? I say, Charlo, is you capping? Now, I'm not going to dispute that he didn't want to fight Canelo at 160. I'm not going to dispute that he wanted to fight Canelo at 154. You feel me? I would have wanted to fight Canelo at 154 and at 160. You became the mandatory to Canelo at 160. The fight didn't happen. The fight didn't happen. And you became the champion, the WBC champion. Since being a WBC champion at 160, you haven't fought no top competition, but you fought who they put in front of you and you did what you had to do, my brother. I don't knock none of that. I don't knock it. But if an offer was sent to you to fight Canelo Alvarez and your team turned it down, even though they said you didn't turn it down, it's just like you turned it down. Because you are your team in Money Brown eyes. You are your team. If Canelo would have got sent the offer and Canelo team turned it down, then we go say Canelo turned it down, right? But in this situation, y'all, Canelo is not ducking nobody. He's not hiding from nobody. It's just that everybody talking about all the bullshit. We know Canelo Alvarez want to do something greater than what he just done, becoming the undisputed champion at 168, cleaning out a division, regardless of what anybody says, right? Cleaning out a division. And now he want to go become a 5-division world champion, which is his right. Which is his right. And y'all can be mad all y'all want to. But Canelo got the right to want to go and become a 5-division world champion and do what? Make more history. Because Canelo understands the game. He understands if you want to be the greatest Mexican fighter of all time, then you got to do some great shit. And him going up another division, becoming the 5-division world champion, is heading in that direction. Right now where we stand with Jermall Charlo, the WBC middleweight world champion, one of the best prestige divisions in boxing. I'm going to rephrase that. Jermall Charlo is the current WBC middleweight world champion, one of the best prestige divisions in boxing, especially with the Marvin Haglers and the Hearns and the Leonards. We all know how the middleweight champion get down. The middleweight division. Jermall Charlo is sitting there with Demetrius Andrade, another middleweight world champion, which is the biggest fight at the division for him. And he's not trying to make it happen. He's not trying to make it happen. You know, he's saying Andrade is a horrible fighter. He's a horrible fighter, like Canelo was saying, right? And I don't agree with Charlo, nor do I agree with Canelo by saying Andrade is a horrible fighter. I think Andrade is a good fighter that can fight. But the thing is, both of these dudes are at 160 pounds. Canelo is at 168 pounds, going up to 190. Going up to 190, right? 175 was Canelo's fourth division, so that means 168 is his third division. Now, Canelo was at 154, just like Charlo, just like Andrade, where they started at. And Canelo worked his way up to 168. So if they really wanted the Canelo smoke like they saying they is, and I don't care if people got to say, well, Canelo got to say he want to fight him. He got to say, no. If you want somebody, you go get him. If you want somebody like you say you want them, you go and get them. You take your ass up. You take your ass up, period. And you do what you got to do to put yourself in position. You do what you got to do to put yourself in position. But they not going to 168. Charlo saying, you know I'm not a 168 fighter, right? I don't fight at 168. I fight at 160. If Canelo want to fight me, you got to come to 160. And you don't tell Canelo what to do, homie. You not in that position to tell Canelo what to do, bro. Understand what I'm saying? None of y'all dudes is. Just to be real, none of y'all. Canelo's running the game. You feel me? But if the fight's going to happen, it's going to happen where Canelo says it's going to happen. So if he says it's going to happen at 68, it's going to happen at 68. If he says it's going to happen in Vegas, it's going to happen in Vegas. You know what I mean? Otherwise, like before when the offer was sent, it's going to be another missed opportunity. Another mixed opportunity. So now, you can't get the fight with Canelo right now, right? And it's not that Canelo's afraid, because Canelo mentioned out his mouth multiple times, I will fight Charlo, right? They asked him, who would you want to fight more? David Benavidez, Jermall, Charlo. I want Charlo. You know what I mean? So I believe somewhere down the line, when Canelo finishes handling his business of becoming great, he's going to come down, he's going to fight Jermall Charlo, bro. I really believe it. And Charlo should be at 168 by then, period. Because Canelo ain't going nowhere too soon. That's the thing with people. They think, oh, man, you know, Canelo ain't fighting this dude now. He ain't fight the dude. Ain't going nowhere. He's not going nowhere, bro. Boy say he got 6 years left. I'm quite sure Jermall Charlo got 6 years left. Quite sure Andrade got 6 years left. You feel me? So when I see the situation and people be talking about Canelo ducking this fighter and Jermall coming out talking about he don't want to fight this fighter, cut it out, man. Cut it out. Because the thing is, what are you going to do next? What are you going to do next to put yourself in that position, right? Now, credit, you was the mandatory at 160. I don't take nothing away from that. I don't take nothing away from it. But at the end of the day, what are you going to do to help make this fight as bigger than what it was at 160, which you know is going to be a big fight because it's Canelo, and obviously it's still Charlo. A lot of people want to see the fight. But you can still put yourself in position, right, to still become even bigger. Face Andrade. Face Andrade. That's the fight that everybody want to see at 160. That's the fight that's deserving to happen at 160. And Canelo is deserving to do what he want to do, and that's going to be a 5-division world champion to join Floyd Money Mayweather and company. You did, because there's only 5 people sitting there. There's only 5 people sitting there. So he deserves to do what he want to do at this moment after becoming undisputed. And there's nothing nobody can say about that. I don't give a damn how mad y'all get. There's nothing y'all can say about that, because he did something that nobody done at the 168-pound division. And I'm going to say it, not even a great Andre Ward, homie. Not even a great Andre Ward. So let's keep it real, let's keep it real, and let's give Canelo the credit that he deserves, bro. And a lot of y'all out there that really be hating on Canelo is just, you know, y'all got y'all narratives that y'all want to push. Got your narrative that you want to push. Some of y'all don't even want to see Andrade and Charlo fight. Oh, why y'all want to see them fight? Because that's what's supposed to happen when you call yourself one of the best in boxing, and both of y'all sitting at a division to where y'all both are world champions, period. But y'all want Canelo to fight this guy, then go fight this guy, just to prove that he's great. No, it don't work like that, partner. It don't work like that. Get your ass out there and fight Demetrius Andrade and show that you want to be great as well. Put yourself on that level as well. You feel me? Because Canelo been doing everything in boxing, no matter what nobody say. He's been carrying boxing on his fucking back, and he's been keeping boxing, you know, in the front. In the front. You did. And I want to see this fight. I want to see it. I want to see Canelo face Charlo. I want to see Canelo face Andrade, just to shut some people up. Just to shut some people up so y'all can see that Canelo ain't ducking nobody and afraid of nobody, right? People talking about Benavidez. This man sat up here and told you he ain't afraid of no Benavidez. Benavidez came out, told y'all that he's not ducking, but y'all still sit up here and say he's ducking. Charlo was offered the fight. His team turned it down. Y'all sit up there and say, well, you know what? That's not true. And this not that. And that's not this. No, it is true. They offered him the fight. His team turned it down. Period. Period. Missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. Now, Canelo did come out and say he will fight this man. I still believe him. He will come out and fight this man. Right? But until then, what do Jermall do? Do you just sit around and wait for Canelo? Or do you go out there and try to make yourself be great and do something that can help, put yourself in a position to do something special, like Canelo is doing special things, like becoming 5 division world champion, becoming undisputed world champion, becoming the first Mexican fighter in the 4-belt era to become undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all got to do something too, bro. Y'all got to do something too. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, but goddamn, Canelo can't do every goddamn thing in the sport. You feel me? So when I look at this situation, man, I want this fight to happen. I like this fight. I do think Jermall going on and give it a good go, right? I do got Canelo winning, but I do think Jermall give it a good go. Great jab, things of that nature. He got his attributes that make him who he is, like Canelo got his attributes that make him who he is. But at the end of the day, if the fight is not going to be made next, then y'all got to hold Jermall feet to the fire as well to go out there and do something too. If y'all go shit on Canelo next opponent, then tell me who is the next opponent for Jermall. Tell me who's the next opponent for Demetrius Andrade. Who's the next opponent for David Benavidez. And tell me if y'all agree with that as well. Because the double standard has to stop, bro. Has to stop. Period. Canelo is the top shotter. If Canelo says he's going to fight you, you come to where Canelo is. It's not you running nothing, talking about, oh, he got to come here and fight me, especially after you said, well, we need to make this fight happen. This is the fight that the people want to see. Y'all come up and drop my belt right now. Well, do it. Do it. Go up and show us that you really want that fight. Otherwise, sit at 160 and do what you do at 160. Go face Demetrius Andrade. Put yourself in position to try to be undisputed at 160 by facing the winner of Triple G and Murata, right? And once you do that, your fucking fan base grows even more, right? Fan base grows even more. The money grows even more, and the fight become even bigger. And that's a fact, bro. At the end of the day, I do like Charlo. This is no diss to him. But you don't tell Canelo what to do, bro. You don't. If Canelo want to fight you, like I think he do, it's going to be on Canelo terms. Period. Period, bro. You feel me? One hell of a fight. It will go down to the haters that want to keep shitting on Canelo. It will happen after Canelo finish doing what he's doing. If you don't like it, oh well. Shouts out to Charlo. Go out there and make the fight happen with Andrade. I think you'll win that fight. Put yourself in position, and we'll see what happens. Shouts out to Canelo. Go out there and become a 5 division world champion. Become the greatest Mexican fighter of all time and one of the greatest to ever lace him up. Till the end, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. You want to donate? OG Money on Cash App. TreyHouse52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.